Hey everybody. Let me starting to get a little chilly. Weird because I wasn't cold when I first when it came out. It's depending. Is it blurry? Looks kind of there. Lip box the wiener. I guess it was raining last night because the ground was wet or is wet in some places. I'm in Indiana and hey Robin. So we'll probably have I just saw this lady in the car just like did you hear her, Fred? This lady in the car with her window open just passed. She goes like, oh my god, look at that dog! Oh my god, look at that dog! Shut up! Shut up! You gremlin! Hey now. Where's he barking at? They must be up to no good, huh? That's weird. That is so strange. That is weird. Why is he doing that? There's these two characters up here. And Bandit's like freaking out around. There's two people walking. Jeez, I didn't think it was ever going to end. Oh gosh. I spoke too soon. So, what I was about to say is I noticed that Tiffany actually, I know Jenny Sue is going to be so happy to hear me mention Tiffany Marie right out the gate. But I noticed some things that she put out on her wall that I'm really interested in because it would be it's I figure we probably would go over some of that here in a little bit. Not during this live. Hey PM. When Bandit realizes I'm not coming with them, Might be bad. Look at his little butt. Bandit walks like a bunny. So, anyways, what I was about to say is she has some videos up around the time like that they came back and started to talk about it, because they said they were tired of the lies from the little bit I listened to. So I wanted to see what it was about. And I noticed that the date and stuff was interesting because, you know, if you guys remember, Fred went to jail June of 2023. I don't know. Kind of find interesting the time that they decided to come out and speak. It's almost like they felt like they were okay to come forward now since Fred was in jail, and maybe, you know, they were safe now and wouldn't be figured out.
Right behind you.
That's what you guys are saying. Hey, Yogi. Make sure my card's unlocked. I don't know what happened to my Cash App card. I don't know. Let's see. Hey, Laylee. So we're gonna have probably a good live later, seeing the type of things that we're gonna go back in time and see what they were saying around that time. We might find some clues, like Scooby Doo, like Jody Sue says. Oh no, that. One second, guys. Okay, so this is one drink and then that. I didn't leave a card here, did I? You didn't last night? Okay. I didn't think so. Thank you. Here. Diet Pepsi extra ice. What? Why do you want watered down? Are you wanting anything? I guess I should have asked you beforehand. Red. Do you want anything? I mean, I could go. I could go start some coffee. They didn't have any coffee in their made. It was like that much. Who knows how long it had been sitting. So I'm going to be interested. So, Fred, I was just looking on YouTube and I noticed that Tiffany posted some, like a community post with different videos, which is perfect. I mean, it's so handy. Of around the time that they came out, and because they disappeared for a long time after all that shit went down. And it was around the time I could have sworn when you went to jail that they all started coming freaking out of the woodwork. Could be a coincidence, or could it? Huh? I know, it seems like a lot of these people all came out of nowhere around that time. Like Ryan as well. So I'll set up the live here in a second, and we're gonna listen to some of it because I'm just curious about what type of stuff they were saying around that time, a little closer to the incident, because I want to find some clues in there. Because if that was them, they need to be held responsible. If they turned around and then tried to get somebody else in trouble, literally came back to try to get a man in trouble when they were the ones that were looking for trouble, out looking for trouble, creeping around on people's properties. WTF? Oh, and then let's all put everything on Fred, even though it's one of Donwell's best buddies. It's Guess we better enjoy today, because as far as being able to walk to the gas station without completely freezing to death anyways. Slow pokes. Luminous. Andy told his daughter he saw Summer's body. People saw Boog was in the woods. Boog suddenly goes into the service. Andy and JC break up. Yep. Yep. It doesn't take a... Aw. Look at that doggy. I don't know, you guys probably aren't going to be able to see it. Wait. Yeah, so far. It's like a big spaniel of some type. Cocker spaniel. Huge cocker spaniel. Well, it's no longer visible, so no point. Hold on, guys. Okie dokie. Give me a second to get Hey, Valerie. Thank God that there's somebody that has, did replay them around that time, because otherwise we wouldn't have any type of any type of video of them around the time, because they deleted everything. Here's your snack, Caitlin. Here, I'll roll it that way. I rolled the Pringles can towards her. So I'm going to do a whole different stream, though, for that, like when we do that. So here and I'm going to be doing it here soon. And it's before I... Yeah, and did you guys hear when Jody Sue put her daughter on camera and then first had to like mute for like a couple minutes to prepare her, give her script instead of just asking her on the spot like, hey, you know what I mean? Like that would be the more believable thing, is to ask on the spot, even though you shouldn't be putting your daughter in the middle of it anyways, especially since she's a minor, and that's very weird. They get their kids involved in way too much stuff for my comfort. She seemed annoyed. She seemed like, Mom, why are you freaking asking me to do this again? Why are you asking me to lie for you again? Oh, wait, your hands. How cold are they? Oh, please. His hands get so cold. I was trying to put on this sports bra and it was all bundled up my back. You know, ladies know what I'm talking about. And he came over to help and I'm like, oh, wait, your hands. They're always like ice blocks.
Be squealing.
Oh gosh, don't say that. Jody Sue's always like, squeal, pig, squeal. Whatever. Oh gosh. Deflecting. Fred said it sounded like something she would be saying to herself. It sounds like she's deflecting, is what he said. Couldn't you see Jody Sue as a dominatrix? Straight up, I bet anything that's what she did on her little calls, her dates. Back when she was strip, we're going to call it stripping, but it was really like hooking.
One time I ever know they were doing anything. Andy talked about driving from motel to motel.
Motel and motel.
He called it being a bouncer standing at the door.
Rooms.
I mean, what else would you be doing if he's standing guard at the door, being the bouncer?
Maybe she's just dancing, giving private dances. Maybe they're just
go with their dollar song.
Slide, slide, slippity slide, 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 slippity slide. Oh. Oh my gosh, that video. You saw that Coolio. Jody Sulio. Jody Sulio instead of Coolio. Jody Sulio. I guess her rapper name is, anyways. Her stage name for, that's a different stage name. She has Bunny for that. Yeah, okay. She wears different hats, guys. Okay, we'll just call them hats. What's it called? A something of all trades, but something of none or something. Being a jack of all trades, an expert of none. Is it something like that? Pimp Daddy. Hey, Ackright. And he was driving and collecting money like a big pimp. Yeah. I'm sorry, Jody Sue, that you never had anybody to.
Will not let their own man be no kind of bouncer, no nothing, because it causes too much issues. I know, because I know two people that runs the two. I know the two people that run Mouse's Ear and Bottoms Up.
Yeah.
And still, you got to be within a certain size. You can't weigh over a certain amount, and this and this and this. Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, back then, though, she might have been smaller. Was she smaller back then?
She's no smaller back then she is now.
Oh, well, I mean, hey, different strokes, different folks, you know? Like, I can't say anything about that. I'm a thicker lady myself. But so you never really knew of her really actually stripping, like, so this is new. You just knew of her actually doing these private calls that they would probably put on Backpage or like Craigslist. Is my guess. Which, I mean, not really. I mean, Andy, is that how you take care of the mother of your children? Is pimp her out? You are just really. I mean, I don't even know what to even say about you.
He caused Becca a lot of issues hanging around her work and stuff when she worked at the gas station in Churchill.
Oh, really? Where'd you hear that at?
Huh?
Where'd you hear that at? I guess they were.
I guess it was. I mean, it was some girl he was causing a lot of trouble with at a gas station in Churchill.
Some gas station in Churchill. Andy was hanging around the girl's work, like, and it was causing issues, I guess. Back before when?
I thought him and Jody were still together.
You thought Jody and them were still together? Well, I mean, I hear he wasn't very.
I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't see it, so I don't know.
Well, she does talk about this gas station. I mean, though his wife did work at a gas station. I don't know if she still does, but she did. Hey, Jessica, Sharon Love, Sheba. My card's probably really in this mess somewhere here of all these crafts. This is still side, slippity side.
You'll have that in everybody's heads.
Well, it's funny. The video is just so fitting because that's how what they do. They make a joke of the whole case, you know. Hey, Charlie B. Well, I'm about to probably get off here in a second and set up my live for here in a second. And we're going to go over some of those links that Tiffany posted because I'm curious to see what they were saying. Knowing what we know now, or think we know now, I want to see these and see what kind of stuff they were saying. Seemed interesting the little bit I did see, and they seem really concerned, like, I don't know. But hey, Rhiannon. I was just seeing that. My son just looked at me weird. He probably has never heard of it before. He's probably like, what's that noise you're singing? What's that noise? So how about we come back here in a second? I'm going to set up my live. Be on the lookout for my post, because we're going to come back and we're going to go over some of the stuff and see the type of lies they were telling, or maybe will give us some clues in there. Hey, Nanya. Yes, I am, Rhiannon. I just came on for a second just to tell you guys to be on the lookout here in a second. I took you guys with me to walk, but there's something I have to do real quick. I have to contact T-Mobile real quick about my crappy internet service through them. Pretty sure that they have a chat. I thought they had a freaking chat. I don't like calling freaking customer service. Well, this is super, super important, in my opinion, and for me, and because they're trying to cover about a certain person being on the road. But I understand not everybody is going to be interested in it, and that's okay. That's okay. All right, guys, I'm going to be back here in a little